This podcast was brought to you by the Podcast Rooms. If you would like to produce your own podcast, then visit thepodcastrooms.co.uk.
Hello, how are you doing? It's Ricki and Neil from Reflex Blue, and today we're down at Taylor Wimpey's development in Troon, down at Princess Gate in Queen's Court, and we're joined with Carol Turnbull, who's the principal of Ayrshire College, and we're going to be discussing everything about the Scottish Apprenticeship Week. So Carol, how have you enjoyed being an apprentice for the day?
I have absolutely loved it. It's been incredibly interesting just to actually come out and speak to the apprentices and see what they do and actually see how the company works as well and what happens to them and where they go. So I've thoroughly enjoyed it.
So what did you expect when you were into this, Carol, and did the experience exceed your expectations?
I don't really quite know what I expected, but it's far exceeded whatever I thought it was going to be. To be able to go up the scaffolding, to actually be able to see the houses as they go through the development and to speak to all the different range of staff, just find out more about the construction industry and particularly with Taylor Wimpey, how they actually work with the apprentices has been really, really informative.
What do you think of the apprenticeship route in general?
I've always actually been a big fan of the apprentice route. I always think that working and learning on the job is a great route to develop skills. So you spend some time in college, gives you the time to practice and to learn the theory side of it. But there's nothing better than actually working with somebody who's got those skills, a skilled workman who can pass them on to you, but also passes on how do you work with the company and how do you approach it. And to a certain extent, they're actually teaching you life skills as well. So I'm a huge advocate of apprenticeships in general.
Why do you feel it's important to support this?
Ayrshire College, I believe, is about the third largest provider of apprenticeships in Scotland, so we really invest in this. I think Apprenticeship Week's really important because it raises awareness. It lets people see the different range of apprenticeships. There's a huge number of apprenticeships people can get into now. It's not just the traditional ones. And it allows companies who do invest and really want to look after their staff and their apprenticeships to get involved in the event too. So I think having that focused week right across the country really helps just bring up the profile and the value of the apprenticeship and what it can do for companies, for individuals, and obviously the role the colleges play in it too.
Can you talk me through the college's approach to attracting more females into the industry?
Yeah, we're very conscious that there is still a gender gap, particularly in some of the traditional industries. So we have an initiative called This Ayrshire Girl Can, and we've used that as a hashtag and a whole range of initiatives to try and encourage girls to come and try. So we've had taster events, girls-only events where we've taken them out to construction companies, engineering companies, different kind of companies, technology companies. And for me, it's about role models. So where we do have females working in the industry, we really want to use them to come in and talk to girls and let them see that it's not the way it used to be and that there is a role and an important role for them and an enjoyable career that they can take up too.
How will this partnership with Taylor Wimpey benefit your college and students?
This is, for me, is absolutely the way we want to go. So we've got 2 courses starting in Ayr campus next year, level 5. And the lecturing team have worked really closely with Taylor Wimpey team to make sure that the course meets their needs. So that what we're doing is we're working with industry, putting on courses that's providing the skills, pre-apprenticeship courses that Taylor Wimpey know will suit them and that they'll recruit from. And we want to do much more of that. And I think it's a really exciting initiative. And I think Taylor Wimpey are really at the forefront of some of this, particularly in terms of the construction area. So we're delighted that they've chosen Ayrshire College to really be their partner in this and can't wait to get it started.
I'm now joined by a couple of the apprentices. Can you tell me how long you've worked for Taylor Wimpey and also attended Ayrshire College?
My name's Alistair Hay. I've been working for Taylor Wimpey for 2 years now. I've attended college since August 2018.
Can you tell me about your journey with Taylor Wimpey and Ayrshire College?
Yes, I started in my first year at college. I was a first year apprentice with doing the roofing kind of side, filling up kit panels and all the kind of that kind of side of it. Then my second year I've been doing the kind of finishing side, so it involves more technical, kind of high detailed stuff.
What do you enjoy about working for Taylor Wimpey?
Just a great company to work for. A lot of the big companies you can feel like a number sometimes, but with Taylor Wimpey you definitely feel like you're part of something like better and bigger.
My name's Ross Moore, I'm an apprentice bricklayer. I've worked for Taylor Wimpey for 1.5 years and I've been at college for 6 months.
What interested you about the industry and also getting an apprenticeship?
I applied for an apprenticeship because I felt that it was a really good opportunity and it would open a lot of doors for me. The benefits of having an apprenticeship would be that you're learning every single day. Every day you're going to learn something new, and you're able to transfer that from being on site and to college and vice versa.
What do you enjoy about your apprenticeship and also attending Ayrshire College?
What I enjoy about attending Ayrshire College would be that the amount of support you get from the lecturers and your mentors is unbelievable, and that you're learning something new all the time, and you're doing assessments and you're able to see how far you've actually came, how good you're actually getting.
What's your career aspirations?
My career aspirations with Taylor Wimpey would be to pass my skills test in 3 years' time, become a fully qualified bricklayer and continue to work for Taylor Wimpey.
I'm now joined with Neil Riddell, the production manager at Taylor Wimpey.
My job role is production manager for Taylor Wimpey. I've been in the company about 18 years. I attended Ayrshire College in 1998. I started with the company as the maintenance joiner, and I've worked my way through as an assistant site manager, and to my current role, which is production manager. I wanted to get into the construction industry because I enjoyed working with my hands, and I felt it was a satisfying job. You could see what you produced at the end of the day, and that's why I wanted to get into construction. I would say it's a great industry to get into. There's loads of opportunities. I started as a joiner. I've moved into management, but depending on what you decide to do, you can have a great career in the industry, staying on the tools, or moving into the management side of it. An apprenticeship is a great way to start your career. I think the partnership is really important because it gives us the chance to take the best people into our business, and it allows us an opportunity to pick the cream of the crop to future-proof our business and secure trades for building the houses we need.
My name is Mark Stevenson. I'm the apprenticeship and direct trade manager for Taylor Wimpey, and I've been in the job 16 months. We are sponsoring 2 courses with Ayrshire College. First will be a bricklaying course, and the second is a joinery course. What we're looking to do is give individuals an opportunity to come out on site and have work experience, to learn the skills that we at Taylor Wimpey need on a new house build. What we've found is a lot of the existing courses don't quite cover everything that we need. So it's great that we can tailor a course that fits in not only with Taylor Wimpey's needs, but also the needs of the wider construction industry. So the benefits of linking up with Ayrshire College, what we found is we're getting a fantastic consistency of work from all our current apprentices. They're all in the same class at the same time, and we've found that has bred a fantastic competition between them as well. One of the benefits we found is that Ayrshire College are very receptive to allowing us to tailor the course more. The current modern apprenticeship does have some skills gaps within it, and Ayrshire College are very open to us plugging those skills gaps with additional training courses.
What would you say to anyone thinking about an apprenticeship?
Absolutely go for it. You're getting the best of both worlds, gaining an education as well as learning a trade at the end of it as well.
Well, that's it for today. Hope you've enjoyed this podcast. If you want to do your very own podcast, then you can book online at thepodcastrooms.co.uk.
This podcast was brought to you by the Podcast Rooms. If you would like to produce your own podcast, then visit thepodcastrooms.co.uk.